Hello students. In the last session we had gone through Prim's algorithm, how to find the minimum cost of a spanning tree using Prim's algorithm. So today we will go through what is Kruskal's algorithm. So Kruskal's algorithm is nothing but, again, it is used to find a cost of a minimum spanning tree, also to find the minimum spanning tree of a given graph. But you should know the difference between Prim's and Kruskal's algorithm, because both the algorithms come under minimum spanning trees topic. Okay, so the main difference between both are, so when you start solving a given graph using Prim's algorithm, you start with a node. For example, if you have a graph ABCD, irrespective of its weights, you start with the any node. It can be A, B, C or D. So you start or initialize with a node. Whereas here in Kruskal's algorithm, it initializes with the weights, or more precisely the minimum rated edges. Okay, so it doesn't start with the node, instead it starts with the minimum weighted edge. Okay, so we will go through. So this is the Kruskal's algorithm, you can see here. The steps are: first one, sort the edges in ascending order of weights. So that is the first step. In the second step, pick the edge with the least weight. Okay, check if there exists any cycle. So if there exists any cycle, then reject that particular edge, else add it to the spanning tree. Again, here you have to maintain the minimum spanning tree conditions, so it should not form a cycle. Okay, so if you encounter any edge which forms a cycle, then you have to reject it. And the last step is, you have to repeat step 2 until spanning tree has v minus 1 edges. So this v minus 1 edges, for example, if you are having a graph and it has 4 vertices A, B, C and D, then it should have v minus 1, that is 4 minus 1, total of 3 edges. Okay, so this is about Kruskal's algorithm. So now let us go through a problem. Okay, so consider this particular graph. Okay, so here you are having A, B, C, D, S and T. So you have total 6 vertices. So your minimum spanning tree should be v minus 1, that is 6 minus 1, total of 5 edges in the final solution. So now the first step is, you have to remove all the loops and parallel edges. In the last session also I had told about this one. So here you are having loop. Okay, at C, at vertex C, you are having a loop, so you have to remove that particular loop. Okay, and next also remove the parallel edges. So parallel edges is nothing but, again, between two vertices, if you are having more than 2 edges, you have to reject it. You should keep only one with the minimum weight. So here you have 9 and 6, so you have to reject 9. Okay, so after that you get this particular graph. This is the clean graph. Now you can apply Kruskal's algorithm. So the second step is, you have to arrange the edges in ascending form. Okay, here you can see, you can write edges, you can make a horizontal box and you can write edges and weights. So first you have to arrange it according to their weights. So you can see here, so first I have written BD. So the ascending order starts from 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So here accordingly I will write it. So edge BD, it is 2, then DT 2, AC it is 3, CD it is 3, CB it is 4, BT it is 5, AB it is 6, SA it is 7 and SC it is 8. So this is the second step, that is, you have to arrange all the edges in ascending order and you have to write that particular edge and that weight. Okay, now in the third step, and here if you are having BD and DT are having same weights, that is 2 and 2, so you can take any of the edge as first or second. Okay, you can take BD or you can take DT. Then in the third step, what you have to do, start adding the edges with least weights. Okay, now anyway you have arranged it in the ascending form. Now you have to go on adding it. Okay, we'll see how it happens. So first you have to select BD. Okay, here you have BD, so you select that edge. So you get the respective spanning trees given here. Okay, so BD. Next you select DT. Okay, after selecting DT, this will be the respective spanning tree. In the third step you select CD. Okay, then you get this particular, and you should also check whether it is forming a cycle or no. So till now we have not encountered any cycle. Okay, next, after selecting CD, what happens? So BD is selected, DT is selected, CD is selected. Now if you select AC, does it form a cycle? No, it doesn't form a cycle. So you can select AC. So here you have selected AC. Okay, now what is the next entry? After AC, after CD is done, AC is done. So now total 4 edges are done, that is BD, DT, AC and CD. The next edge is CB. So here if you select CB, what happens? Okay, so if you select CB, it forms a cycle. So if in the, see, after selecting AC, the next edge is CB, that is the minimum edge. But if you select CB, it forms a cycle. So cycle will be how it will form, that is C to B, B to D and D to C. So in, see, what is the definition of the minimum spanning tree? That it should be acyclic. So to maintain that particular thing, you have to reject the CB. So here, see, it's a good habit. If you see, once you select that edge, you can put a tick mark here. Okay, it will be easy for you. So here CB is rejected. So the next minimum edge is BT. So what happens if you select BT here? Again, if you select BT again, if it forms a cycle, so the cycle will be again B to D, D to T and T to B. So that's why again you have to reject that particular edge. Now see which is the next, AB. So just check what happens if you add AB. So again, if you add AB, it will be, again it forms a cycle A, B, C and D. So it forms a rectangle. So again you have to reject that particular edge, that is AB. SA. So what happens if you add SA? So here if you add SA, it doesn't form a cycle. So you can include that particular edge here. Okay. So SA is selected. Now the last remaining edge is SC. So what happens if you add SC? So here if you add SC, again it forms a cycle. So you have to reject that particular edge. So all the edges are done. Now you can check here that you should have V minus 1. So here you had total number of vertices 6. So here you should get 5 edges. So 1, BD, DT, AC, CD and last is SA. So total you are getting 5 edges. So this is your final minimum spanning tree. Okay, by using Kruskal's algorithm. Now the last step is to find the cost of that particular minimum spanning tree. So the cost will be, you have to add all the edges, or else you had ticked mark. See, you have ticked here in that horizontal box. You can select all the ticked weights. Okay, so it will be 7 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 7 plus 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. So total 17. So the minimum cost of a given graph or the given spanning tree will be 17. Okay, and this you have got using Kruskal's algorithm. So this is about Kruskal's algorithm. Okay, and it's a very important topic. You get questions from this topic for 6 marks. Okay, so thank you.